When you think of India, what comes to mind? For most people, it's likely its cultural diversity and rich heritage, or perhaps its status as the second most populous country in the world, or maybe its outstanding infrastructure like the Taj Mahal. Well, in recent years, India has emerged as a formidable contender on the global stage and no longer an underdog, but is standing out against some of the world leaders and powerful nations in the world. Economic stability and growth are accompanied by ongoing and completed mega projects in the various domains fostering the overall growth of the country. In today's video, we will feature a wide range of mega projects that are set to reshape the country's economic landscape. Number 1. Bullet Train. The National High-Speed Rail Corporation launched the very first bullet train project in India that runs between Mumbai and Ahmedabad. Although the project was initially supposed to start in April 2020, there were substantial delays in the construction. However, recent reports suggest that the project will most likely be completed by 2027. Mumbai Ahmedabad High-Speed Rail Project is a 508.17 kilometers high-speed rail line that will connect Mumbai, Maharashtra with Ahmedabad, Gujarat through 12 stations at an estimated cost of $15 billion through a 50-year $12 billion loan from Japan at an interest rate of 0.1%, with repayments scheduled to start 15 years after the line becomes operational. Number 2. Barat Mal, another important mega project which focuses on the development and construction of tunnels, roadway, elevated corridors, flyovers, interchanges, bypasses, overpasses, etc. to improve the efficiency of the national corridor in India, including the Golden Quadrilateral and the North-South-East-West corridors. According to current reports, the work on Phase 1 of the Barat Mal is estimated to be completed by the end of 2026. The overall cost of the project has now increased to INR 8.5 lakh crores. Number 3. Sagar Mal, a proposed and ongoing mega project under the government of India, focuses on improving the overall logistics in the country. Through this project, the country will have a better way to utilize and maximize the potential of the waterways and the coastline in the country. This is set to promote direct and indirect port-based development, especially when it comes to goods transported from one port to the other, more swiftly and efficiently without any bottlenecks. Number 4. Sardar Sarovar Dam. The distribution of water resources among India's massive population remains a major challenge for the country. One project to address these issues is the Narmada Valley Development Project, aimed at creating a network of dams, canals, and reservoirs in the Narmada River Basin. First proposed in the 1940s, the plan included building a series of dam and canal projects along the valley. However, as with most water and power distribution plans, the project has been the subject of controversy for decades due to its social and environmental impacts. The largest of these dams constructed over the basin is the Sardar Sarovar Dam, where construction began in 1987. It took another 30 years to plow through environmental campaigns, protracted legal battles, and disputes between rival states. In the end, the 450-megawatt hydroelectric project was officially inaugurated in 2017, with construction costs reaching $8.2 billion. The dam now irrigates land and provides electricity across 4 Indian states. Number 5. Delhi-Mumbai Expressway, an ongoing construction access-controlled expressway that covers 1,350 kilometers and consists of 8 lanes. The expressway will connect the country's capital city, Delhi, with the country's financial hub, Mumbai. The foundation of this project took place on March 08, 2019. The 8-lane divide in the expressway is expected to cut down the travel time from 24 hours to 12 hours. Furthermore, land for additional 4 lanes will be reserved for further expansion in the future once the expressway becomes functional. This is one of the most ambitious future mega projects in India that make an impact on India's economic growth. We move on to number 6. The Palais Royale in Mumbai. $380 million, India's financial capital. Mumbai is also its skyscraper hub, being home to almost every skyscraper in the entire country. The tallest of them all is the 320-meter-tall Palais Royale, which is set for completion after years of delays. The construction of the country's first super-tall skyscraper started in 2008 with great fanfare. It was planned to be a residential skyscraper, aiming to attract the city's growing elite. However, the building got entangled in several lawsuits, leading to delays and cost overruns. Through all the court proceedings, construction continued, and the building finally topped out in 2018. But then, the work on the facade and the interiors was stopped again. The skyscraper was auctioned off 1 year later for just $85 million, after which the country's top court approved construction again. While the construction has continued, question marks remain over the utility of the high-rise and whether it will be fully inhabited. The latest date for completion of the Palais Royale is set for December 2023, by which time it would have blown through a budget of $380 million. However, compared to the following mega projects, these costs are quite manageable. Number 7. Chenab Railway Bridge, crowned as the world's highest rail bridge that's built around 358 meters above sea level. The bridge covers the expanse of the Chenab River and is an arch bridge made of steel and concrete that covers a distance of 42 kilometers between Bakal and Cowrie. The base support of the bridge was completed in November 2017, and the final bridge was completed and inaugurated in August 2022. The deck height of this bridge is 359 meters, and the entire bridge length is 1315 meters. The project was undertaken by the Northern Railway. The bridge has an arch shape with 2 ribs that are designed from large steel trusses. Number 8. Zoila and Zore tunnel projects. $1.2 billion. Kashmir is also the destination of a billion-dollar project that involves drilling tunnels to connect the valley with Ladakh. 2 of the most important tunnels are Zoila and Zore on the Srinagar-Leh highway. The Zore tunnel will connect Srinagar and Ladakh, making these regions accessible in the winters via a 6.5-kilometer length. The longer Zoila tunnel will run for 14 kilometers, connecting Leh and Srinagar. This tunnel is being built in India's most challenging terrain around the Zoila Pass. At a height of 3,500 meters, it will be one of the highest vehicular tunnels in the world. Work on the 2 tunnels will be finished by 2024, with the government already drawing plans to expand the network in the coming years. Number 9. DMIC, Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. The first industrial corridor that was designed to become a part of the Western Dedicated Freight Corridor, WDFC, between India's 2 biggest cities, Mumbai and Delhi. The same will pass through a series of major states, including Uttar Pradesh, Delhi NCR, Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat, and then Maharashtra. The DMIC is currently a work in progress, and reports suggest that the total estimated cost of the project is around $90 billion. The project is registered under 49% equity to the Government of India, 29% by DMIC, Japan Bank for International Cooperation, and the remainder by individual government institutions. Number 10. Delera Smart City. The Delera Smart City is an upcoming and new smart city in the country that's being built in Gujarat. It is expected to create a sustainable, livable, and futuristic living environment for the present and future generations in India. The project is focused on building a city that focuses on the livelihood of the people living in the city. The city is being built around 40 kilometers away from Ahmedabad. The project started in 2005 and is still under construction. With this project, the Government of India plans to offer affordable housing and sustainable living conditions and provide access to basic amenities to the residents in the future. Number 11. Central Vista. The Central Vista Redevelopment Project is an ongoing revamping and redevelopment project that's happening at Central Vista, which is the central administrative area in India and is located in New Delhi's Raisina Hill. Under this project, the primary objective is to promote the long-term sustainability of the infrastructure, protect the heritage buildings, and improve the public space. It is an ongoing project under Atmanirbhar Bharat. Number 12. Dedicated Freight Corridors. If you are entirely clueless, the dedicated freight corridors in India include a network of all the broad-gauge freight railway lines that are only dedicated to freight trains and their services. The integration of this mega project in India streamlines the functions of the freight trains and makes the entire process a lot faster and easier. There are 6 major sections of dedicated freight corridors in India, including the Western Dedicated Freight Corridor, the Eastern Dedicated Freight Corridor, East-West Dedicated Freight Corridor, North-South Dedicated Freight Corridor, East Coast Dedicated Freight Corridor, and Southern Dedicated Freight Corridor. Which of these mega projects is the most impressive? Which other projects in India should we cover? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.